Genesis chapter 35 verse 1. God said to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and dwell there. There make an altar for God that appeared to thee when thou fled from the face of thy brother Esau." Now, according to your logic, you said, if Jesus Christ is God, why didn't he say plainly, "I am God, worship me"? This question is for you. Who spoke to Jacob in this book of Genesis, chapter 35, verse 1? God, right? The Father. If he is the same God that appeared to Jacob in Bethel, according to the book of Genesis, chapter 28, when Jacob saw the Lord standing on the top of the ladder, and the angels of God were ascending and descending on the same, if this God, the Father, was the one that appeared to Jacob, why didn't he say to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and make an altar for me"? But rather he said, "Go up to Bethel and make an altar for God that appeared to thee," showing that he was not the one, the Father was not the one that appeared to Jacob in Bethel. Genesis 28. There is strong evidence in the scripture that prove it wasn't God the Father whom Jacob saw in Bethel. According to the book of Genesis, chapter 28, for the scripture says, "No man have seen the Father." If the scripture said that no man have seen the Father, then who did Jacob saw in Bethel standing on the ladder? This question is for those that claim there is nowhere in the scripture revealed that God has a son. Now let me ask you this again. All of us agree that no man have seen the Father. So who was God addressing as God when he commanded Jacob to go and make an altar for God that appeared to him? Secondly, if God was talking about himself, why didn't he say to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and make an altar for me"? Now, let me show you whom God was talking about. For you that doesn't believe that there is something like Son of God, when the Son of God, Jesus Christ, stepped into the world, it came to a point of time when Nathanael came to see him. Jesus saw him coming and said, "Behold the true Israelite, there is nothing false in him." Nathanael responded and said to him, "How do you know me?" Jesus said, "I saw you when you were under the fig tree, praying, before Philip called you." Nathanael said, "You are the Son of the living God. Thou art the Christ, the King of Israel." Jesus Christ, willing to reveal his identity to them, said to Nathanael, "Did you just believe because I said, 'I saw thee under the fig tree'? Behold, you shall see heaven open, and shall see angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." What was Jesus Christ trying to reveal to them? The vision that was shown Jacob in Bethel concerning the Lord, the Son of God, whom he saw standing on the ladder, Jesus Christ himself. When the angels of God were ascending and descending, this is the God whom Jacob saw in Bethel, and he is the one whom the Father instructed all men to worship, that through him they may worship the only true God, the Father. And the same is the Son of Man in the vision of Daniel, whom dominion, power, and glory, and kingdoms were given, that all nations and people, race and tongue should serve him. The truth is this: so many people can carry scriptures in their head and quote off head, but it doesn't mean they understand the scriptures.